and welcome to the start of a new vlog. It is me, Margaret, in my towel turban, ready to get things started. It is Friday, March 20th. I'm keeping track of the days. We are still self-isolating, and we might actually be skipping the cleaning today. We have been cleaning like one room a day to get our house nice and clean. The problem is that our trash is completely full from all of our deep cleaning and throwing like expired stuff out. And the garbage collectors haven't come yet today. And I also have stuff I need to film. And so basically, by the time we wait for them to come and get everything settled in, it'll be like the day half over. And we've cleaned every other morning so far, so we're probably going to push it aside today. I still have half a book to read in this vlog, and I'm hoping it'll pick up because it's been kind of whatever, hanging around a 3-star at this point. Just interesting enough to keep me going. But I'm hoping that something will happen, or something exciting, or more news from the querying sector, because I got some great news in the last one. I got a request for a full manuscript, and I'm going to keep going because you know you don't put all your eggs in one basket. So let's get started. Hello, it is the noon lunchish check-in, and I have done nothing. I've done nothing. I did my Duolingo. I browsed Twitter for a long time. I played some mobile games. And now I'm working on making lunch. At some point, I'll be sending out a couple more query letters or researching for more agents. But right now, it is really hard to research for agents because almost all of them in their MSWL lists on Twitter are only looking for light, fluffy, happy things. And I don't have that. I mean, it's not like a total downer. I'm not, querying grimdark or dystopian, but it's still a story about a cult. So I'm not holding my breath to find more. I also need to read at some point. Probably should also do some guitar practice today. I've been working on using a capo. It's kind of weird, but I also kind of like it. So hopefully my afternoon will be a little bit more on the ball. I gotta keep up the productivity at least a little bit, because next week I might be doing some kind of work from home. Not sure what that looks like yet, but I don't want to get into this funk of not doing anything and then having to do something and it backfiring in my face. And also, I really want to reorganize my book collection at some point. Oh, and I need to film a booktube video today for the Saturday video. Have I been putting out too much content lately? Apropos of nothing, I also finished The Cup I was painting. I don't know what to do with this beyond put pens in it, but I made a thing. Putting a pickle with your lunch makes it infinitely fancier. That's just science. Hello, I sent a query letter earlier. Actually, it was one of those auto form fill out things, so I get annoyed by those. And I almost screwed myself over, too, because I usually started with a Dear Mr. or Dear Miss, and I almost missed in their bio that they were non-binary. And starting off the letter by misgendering is never a good sign. And also, Alex is here. His ankle is hurting him very badly.
That's why I never gender any email greeting. I just say hello, comma, or good morning, comma. Just to be sure. I try to avoid gender pronouns at all costs.
He's woke, this one.
No, because I feel like it's lazy. I actually feel like it's lazy of me to do that. I should actively try to find out someone's pronoun and use the right pronoun. But I also think dear is a little personal to start an email.
True.
So I'm always dear person I've never met, you are so dear to me.
All right, so I have finally discovered what I'm going to do for the video for Saturday, but it's going to take some work because I'm going to do a taste test of 4 different books that are currently being offered for free for people in self-isolation, but I got to track some down that I want to do a taste test of. And also I still need to do some regular reading too, and not sure when all this is going to happen because it usually goes up on Saturday. I might throw that out the window just because I've been putting so much stuff out.
Hey, Kennedy's, right?
Sure. Because I've been putting so much stuff out lately that it's not really a big deal if I get something out tomorrow when I already had something go up today. I hope I'm not overtaking anyone's subscription fees, but at this point, it's whatever. So, got some reading to do. Played guitar, did pretty well with that. Might play more Skyrim, I'm not sure. But I will check in with you in a little bit. Alright, I have just finished filming the video for Saturday, and then while I was filming, my husband interrupted me, but it was okay, because he interrupted me to tell me I had a package, and I think I know what this is, and if it is what it is, I'm so excited. Yes, it is. Ooh, and it's a nice big one, too. Okay, so this is... Deal with the Devil by Kit Rocha. I'm not quite sure. The author is actually two women, I believe. I believe they are both identifying as women that have written this. I mean, it is a post-apocalypse, which, again, as I think about that, it's a really weird time for that. But I was caught on the Book is First website by two words: mercenary librarians. This is all about librarians who travel across the wasteland, both picking up and caring for books and also kicking ass. And also there are like super soldiers that one of our librarians like meets up with. So I'm really intrigued by that. I'm real wondering how this book is gonna sell in the current market, because the more I think about it, the more I'm so sure that everything that's happening recently is gonna lead to a big change in media moving forward, because there was a big change in media from like 9/11, and really big global things like this can change what people want in their fiction. But I hope this one is well done. I will be doing a review video on this at some point. This will probably be what I read next. Either this or another super angsty one. But this doesn't appear to be too long. Yeah, it's only like 330 pages. So I'm not sure if that counts for my maximum March challenge, but I don't care. I've been looking forward to this for weeks. So it's turning into a pretty good day. Yesterday, Alex was commenting that I had too many bobby pins in the cabinet, and I didn't even know because we hadn't cleaned out the bathroom cabinet in forever. And then today, I fell down a YouTube hole of watching a bunch of vintage stuff, and one of them was a vintage hairstyle tutorial. So now I have milk braids, and honestly, this isn't the best style. Like, my head kind of aches right now from all the bobby pins in it, but I did it. I followed a hair tutorial. That's a new thing for me. I have cinnamon tea with milk because I am so cold right now. Why is it so cold today? Hello, this is the nightly evening check-in. I have finally read 100 pages of Echo by Jack McDevitt, and it's getting more interesting. The plot is picking up. I don't want to say too much about it. And the narrator finally said, like, oh yes, when I decided to write these memoirs, so this is supposed to be like mock nonfiction, hence why it's all from her point of view, and my guess is that the other books are too, but it's like, not really into that. And also, Alex does the standard Sherlock Holmes thing where he like has a plan but won't tell her what it is, but then like she's amazed that it all worked out. So I don't know, I'm just over that right now. And all I can think about is how the book I just got in the mail today is one I'm really excited for, and how there's like a 500-page angsty paranormal romance on my TBR that I'm really excited for. I'm going to finish this because I got like 60 pages left, and why not? But like, also I'm really excited for the books I have on my list, more so than this one. So I'm going to call it here. I have no idea what I'm going to spend the rest of my night doing. Video games, messing around. I have no idea. But these days are moving so slowly. I feel really bad that I've been putting out like a vlog every 2 days, because it doesn't feel like every 2 days. It feels like a week. It doesn't feel like that many videos. So I apologize if I've been overloading your subscription feed lately. I don't have anything else to do. Unless I do end up with like some kind of work next week, or I somehow magically end up with an agent by the end of this and go into revisions for the novel. Which, wow, that would be quite a story. But beyond that, this is all I have. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Morning. It is Saturday, March 21st. And this is the day we're probably going to be feeling the isolation most keenly because we were supposed to go to a wrestling show like every weekend of March, and none of it is happening.
Today was supposed to be the first wrestling show in Fort Dodge.
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, no, I'm sad.
We were supposed to go see your family this weekend.
Yeah, we were supposed to go see my family, and that's not happening now. So, anyway, today we are going to be working on The Office. On and off. It's not really one of those jobs you can like sit down and do in 2 hours in the morning, purely because there's so much like sit down organization that has to happen, including a lot of his old stuff from before I even moved in. So it's going to be a long trek, but considering the fact that yesterday by evening we were both so bored out of our minds because we were just so done. Also, I don't know if we're going to be ordering in tonight because Saturdays we would usually eat out just by nature of going to a show. So, I don't know. We might to perk ourselves up. But I'm going to finish a book today, hopefully. I might up the amount of writing I'm doing just because I got so much time. And not all of it can be filled with Skyrim as much as I try. So, I will check in with you in a bit, hopefully when I've done a bit more. So I'm sitting here going through some old paper stuff in the office to clean, and I come across this. This was what we did in lieu of, like, programs, because we wanted to be, you know, good and eco-friendly. So this is from our wedding. But if you look down here, you can see a very fun little typo where it says, instead of the bride and groom, it's the bridge and groom. And Alex got so nervous, and he's like, oh no, should we reprint these? And I said, no. Because I thought it was hilarious that I was the bridge. I am the bridge. So this is another wedding thing. It's actually a card we got from, I think, one of Alex's uncles, but it was actually made by a kid at the YMCA, and the proceeds went to the YMCA, which I think is an adorable thing, and everyone should do that from now on. And here are the books I will hopefully be getting rid of eventually. The thing is that I don't think I'm going to do any kind of unhaul video, purely because the joy of an unhaul video is kind of like in that hot take aspect where it's like, oh yes, I'm giving up this popular book, but like, I don't think any of these would be groundbreaking. This is just what happens when Margaret gets too excited in a used bookstore and picks up way too much stuff that she usually doesn't care about. No, wait, I lied. This came from the clearance rack at Barnes & Noble. So not all of it was from used bookstores, but I really got to get better because if you look over here, I have so many more books and I have not read the majority of these. I mean, look at all those paperbacks. That's just so many paperbacks. But the tall bookcase is looking good. It's almost all books I've read and liked now, so it's a better indication of, you know, me as a booktuber when you watch the videos where it is in the background. This one continues to be a mess, though, because it is a mix of my husband's books and mine, as well as all of his, like, figurines. So I still don't know how to, like, properly organize this one. So if I ever did a bookshelf tour, which probably would be a while in coming still, it probably would just be this one and this one. Hello, it is the, like, afternoon, evening-ish check-in. I have done my reading for the day, and because I only have, like, 70 pages to read of this left, I only read, like, 35, so it's really quick. And it's really intriguing. We're more to where the tablet possibly came from, and some interesting things are happening. But it's still, again, a case of I care more about the plot than the characters, which is a rarity for me. I am usually a very big character person. But we have ordered dinner. We're going to try, I think we decided about 3 times a week to order from local businesses because we are doing better than a lot of people and businesses are struggling, so we're upping the amount of time we would eat out. Which seems counterintuitive, but as long as we keep it local, it'll hopefully be helping people. Regardless, been a pretty easy day. The office didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. We got through it pretty quickly after we sorted through a ton of papers, and we didn't have to throw out as much as I was afraid we were going to have to. So that room is more or less done. The only thing I really have to do, and that'll be a whole day project, is actually like reorganize the books properly, which that's a whole thing. And you saw earlier all the books I had to give away that we're probably not going to take anywhere for a while. So we're just gonna have stacks of books sitting around the room, as it should be. And I have finished the book while reading in bed because I can't get warm lately. I don't know what it is, but the ending was unsatisfying. All of it was unsatisfying. Like, I cannot fully tell you how much I was like, wait, that's it? We're done? That's all? Like, yeah, did not have the highest hopes for this book, but I thought the ending was at least going to be semi-good, so I think we're down to a 2-star, and I'm really bummed that that's how we're ending this vlog. But, yeah, that's what we're down to. 2-star for this book. Definitely won't be buying anything else in the series. We'll probably add this to the pile of books that I am donating. But at least that's another series I know I don't need to pick up, so I got that going for me. And I've read another book and gotten another one off my owned TBR, which is very big right now. So we got that going for us. And holding fast. Life continues as normal as we can make it right now. But I'll probably just be playing a lot of video games in the next coming weeks to keep myself distracted from everything. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope things are going as well as they possibly can at this point. And with nothing else to say, I hope you have a wonderful day and a marvelous tomorrow.